Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the honorable educators. My name is Andra Hidayat. I'm from the University of Mataram. Today, I'm going to deliver my speech. The title is Transportation Technology. Since the advent of transportation, all of the human work has become easy. Transportation technology used to be a tool that can help people to bring their heavy stuff. But over the time, the function of transportation technology have increasingly improved. Transportation technology is technology that is capable of supporting the movement of human and goods from one place to another using vehicle driven by human or machines. For example, we can go to school using bikes or motorbikes, and also we can go to another city using cars, buses, or even train, which is really beneficial for people activities, right? And also we can go quickly to another country in an hour by using plane. Wow, that's really amazing, right? Ladies and gentlemen, have we ever imagined how hard our life will be if there were no transportation technology? Well, I can imagine that. Transportation technology has become the part of our life. It has so much benefit in it. The first one, ease of moving. Transportation technology can help with the movement of both people and goods. Well, as we know together, in our country, Indonesia consists of thousands of islands. So it's quite challenging for us to move from one island to another, right? For example, how can we go to college? How can we go to work to another island, to another city without any of transportation technology, right? So it's quite hard for us. So by using this kind of transportation technology, it will be so much helpful, so much easier for us to fulfill our needs, to fulfill our needs and any other needs, educational needs, social needs, and many others, right? And the second of all, it supports the development of human and infrastructures. What I mean by that is when the transportation technology can send human and goods from one region to another, for example, it can improve the development of human resources and the infrastructure in that region, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as we know together, in Indonesia, not all the regions are equal, right? There are still regions that need help from another region. For example, we can say region A still needs the educational system support. So we can send them the from developed region, for example, teachers to improve their educational quality, the quality of educational system, right? So we can help them to improve the human resources, we can help them to improve the educational system and many others. And for the infrastructure, for example, we can send them the materials from another regions, then we can help them to build a road, build building, houses, and many other, which is very beneficial for them, right? For a long time, transportation technology has been beneficial, useful for human life, ladies and gentlemen. But have we ever imagined or have we ever considered the disadvantages of transportation technology? Well, here are the disadvantages of transportation technology. The first one, traffic jam. Well, yeah, we cannot deny that traffic jam is the main problem for most of the country in the world, right? Especially in our country, Indonesia. Well, so over the time the needs of human have increased, right? For example, in the educational side, people need to go to another city to go to college, for example. And then for the social, for the economic side, people have to go to work to another island, to another city to fulfill their family needs, right? So well, I'm here not to blame the human needs, right? But what I'm trying to say here is that the increase of human needs need the more transportation, right? So yeah, so they need use their own private vehicle, for example, they go to work, when they go to the college and something like that. And this activity causes the traffic jam of that city, for example. We can see in Jakarta, right? There's so much people from another region in Indonesia stayed in Jakarta, whether from college, for work, and many other. So it can cause us a traffic jam because there's so much transportation, so much vehicle there, right? And the second problem that we can see, it causes pollution, right? It's obvious. The more human needs, the more transportation will be used. Well, yeah, we cannot deny that. We can see, ladies and gentlemen, a couple days ago in Jakarta, the air was so dirty. There is too much pollution. Because of what? Because so many uses, so many use of the vehicle, of the transportation technology, ladies and gentlemen, right? There's so much use of that, so it can cause the pollution. As we know together, pollution can bring so much harmful from the people health, for the environment, and many other things. So that is the dangers of the using of the technology, of the transportation technology, ladies and gentlemen. So seeing those problems, we as the young generation, as the youth, as the young generation of this country, what can we do? How can we contribute to solve that kind of problem? Well, the first thing first that we can do is using artificial intelligence, AI. In Industry 5.0, we live and grow with the AI, right? AI has been so much helpful in our life. It's for students, for the teacher, for the workers, and many more, right? So how can this kind of AI can help to solve this kind of problem, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we as a young teenagers, we cannot deny that we live and grow with AI, right? So we can use the AI, for example, we can book the ticket for plane, for trains, just by staying at home without going to the airport, without going to the station, right? So it can help us to reduce the traffic jam, and of course the produce of pollution in our society, in our environment, right? Which is very beneficial. And second of all, we can reduce the use of vehicles. By how? I mean, how we can use the reduce of people? Meanwhile, we see there's so many human needs nowadays, right? So we can do a socialize. We can do socialization. We can socialize. We can do socialization of how harmful the pollution is for both of our health and in the environment, right? We can tell the people, we can tell the society of the dangers of the pollution. And as we know together also, the pollution is one of the causes of the global warming. So if we don't stop it right now, it can cause a lot of problems in the future, right? And the third one is do a campaign of reforestation. As we know, seeing how important plants are from our beloved earth, so we need to do the rainforestation, ladies and gentlemen, because it can produce oxygen, which is we really need oxygen to live, right? And also it can absorb the carbon dioxide, CO2, in the our environment, in the air, which is a really danger from our health, and then it can cause us the global warming, right? So with doing the campaign of reforestation, we can make the air more fresh, and then we can absorb the carbon dioxide, and which is can be beneficial for our environment and for all of the people, right? Now the question is, ladies and gentlemen, why we as the young generation have to do this? Because if not us, who else? We as the young generation, we are as the future generation, future leaders of this country. So we need to contribute, we need to participate in this kind of problem, to solve this problem. Because if we want to make a better leaders for our country, ladies and gentlemen, we have to make as early as possible. So if we as a young generation have the sympathy, have the care of what happened in our country, we can guarantee that in the future we can be a better leaders for our country, ladies and gentlemen. And can we imagine if the young generation, if the teenagers like us don't care about what happened in our country, what the causes, what's the matter? I can imagine what will happen in our country, Indonesia, for those kind of leaders. Well, so yeah, so we as a young generation, the future generation of country, we have to take part of the innovation, of development of transportation technology, of take care of our country, and then care all of the society and problem in our country. Well, that's all from me. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.